What's the fucking word? Yes, sir. Locked in. We locked in. We locked in. What's up? I baited. My bad. What's your vibe, man? You know,
No more James, huh?
yeah, he out of here, man.
So when they gonna bring somebody new?
Huh?
When they gonna bring somebody new?
Tomorrow I gotta interview somebody, see what's up.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Female?
Yeah. They keep throwing me well. I'm like, yo, bro, I need a guy up in here, man. He's like, well, that's all I got right now. But yeah, a guy, you know, I got to, you know, how.
Maybe she turns out to be good.
Hopefully. Got wrench, big bro. Get you right. You know, home team gotta get the wrench vibes. Can't be doing home team sloppy.
Sergio! Hey!
Making a vid though, don't be out here being a hoe ass nigga. Active. Active, man. I was gonna see, man, if I get enough people in here, I give y'all a sneak peek of that Benavidez interview, man. Benavidez 8 through 10. That's what his pop is jacking.
Check this shit out. What the fuck is
You don't have to. See, I'm trying to see if I can put it up here on the computer. I'm trying to sneak preview. Now that we got a whole lot of joints in to talk about, man, we got Benavidez, Inoue Fulton, we got Masayo and dude lock it in. Man, nigga, y'all sleeping on Caleb Plant, man. I'm not giving Sweet Hands no chance, man. Let my man Sweet Hands live, man. My man outside, man. Got 6 people here, man. If I get 10, man, I'll give a sneak preview of the Benavidez vibe. Give a little sneak preview vibe. Interview not even that long, though. It's only like 25 minutes. And more people like getting the fire. Get some more wrenches. Tell Brash to join the live. Eddie, send that link to the chat, man. So we could turn up. Send the link to the chat so we could turn up. Send the link to the chat. We turn up. What's up with y'all, though, man? I want to hear some predictions, man. Got that Inoue Fulton. What's wrong with the phone? I'm on an iPad right now, the phone charger. The phone charger right now, big bro. We lock it in, though. We lock it in. Shit. PBC does it again. PBC does it again. Whole lot of activity. What's the vibe, though, man? What's the vibe, though, man? I got the confirmation, man. David Benavidez versus Plant. And it's going to be Ryo versus Chris Colbert on the card, too. Fire. 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 Nothing but fire. Nothing but fire. Showtime. Okay. Oh, what you mean, big bro? What you mean you can't hear me? I ain't covering nothing. I'm trying to flip it this way, flip it this way. How about now, champ? How about now, champ? Lock me in, champ. Let me see. I'm not connected to nothing. Let me make sure I'm not connected to no Bluetooth or nothing. How about now? Let me know, man. All right, just have to flip the joint. But yeah, man. That Benavidez card gonna be stacked. That Benavidez card gonna be stacked. First pay-per-view. This first pay-per-view too. It's gonna be right. It's gonna be right. Talk to me, man. Got that Inoue Fulton. Who you got, E? You got
You're on New James.
Put the chair up. Put the chair up, champ. Gotta put the chair up. Whole lot of dang shit. Give me like maybe, let's see, maybe about a 10-minute mark. I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes for that Benavidez. For that Benavidez interview. Give y'all exclusive for that work. Oh yeah, we got the. I'm trying to see if I can hook it up. Yeah. Okay. Give me a couple minutes, yo. I'm gonna set that interview up real quick. Lock that in. Lock that in. Word, I appreciate it. I don't even know if you could do that, man. But you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it though, bro. I do appreciate it though, Jacob. I do appreciate it. We outside, big bro. I'm about to lock in right now. Give y'all this little preview. I should have put it in my iPad, but looking for some right now so I can chef up this. Dun, 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 dun. What's the word though, man? What's the word? Yeah, you got 10 minutes live. I'm fixing and showing up right now. Fixing and showing up right now in 2 seconds. Yeah. any inquiries, you gotta speak to Eddie. All right, my man, act like you know. Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, Venmo. All right, act like you know. Act like you know. That's the problem, because you act like you do know, but you don't know. So you gotta act like you know if you wanna know. You get what I'm saying? Brash, subscribe. But yeah, man. I'm trying to give you that. It's on my phone. I tried to put it on my iPad, but I couldn't, man. I'm trying to give you a little bit, some of that. You mean? Turn the joint over. I know you got a lot of work going on, and I just want to jump into some questions. Oh, man. Oh, man. Empuja, empuja. There you go, all right? Setting this shit up right now. I should have put it on my iPad, but I didn't back up the iPad, so. The hell ain't. You can see right now. I want to thank you for coming on. Obviously, I want to thank you for the opportunity. Obviously, your time is appreciated 1,000%. I know you got a lot of work going on, and I just want to jump into some questions. You know, the training, like, training, like your niche of training. How did you know that this was something, you know, that was meant for you?
Well, you know, I didn't know, man. You know, I just happened to do this. You know, I just wanted to
shout out Stream y'all too.
Show my kids, you know, how to defend themselves. I didn't know nothing about boxing, and it just happened, man. We just continue to run, do push-ups, sit-ups, run for no reason. I just want to make them strong, you know, because I thought, you know, if for some reason if I die or something, you know, at least they know how to defend themselves. I just want to make strong kids, you know, and from one thing to another, you know, I put them in different sports and they seem to be stronger. I put them in boxing. They just started winning, you know, with not a lot of technique. And that's how we started everything.
All right. That's good. So, obviously, so now that I know that this is, I'm obviously not new you, but you still have, all humans, we have a lot of learning to do. Usually trainers don't like other people stepping in. Obviously, your voice is not a stale voice between your fighters. So, are you always considering and always thinking, hey, it's always good to bring a guy in to get that second opinion, always for improvement?
I'll tell you right now, man, I have four assistants, you know, 4 coaches, you know, and I think 2-3 heads think better than one. We're very organized, and we have a plan. Strength condition for David this camp, we brought Memo Heredia, and we also have Chris Denina. I mean, to me, man, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I want them to make history, you know, and whatever I can do to get them up there, you know, I'll do. You know, there's no egos here. It's not about me, you know, it's about them making history. And if I have to step to the side, I will definitely do that. Thank God I'm still with them. I still have control of everything. But if there was somebody tougher and better than me, you know, that could take control, I will be happy to step on the side and still be there, you know?
So, this is interesting. So, obviously training multiple fighters, what would you say is harder to train? You think it's harder to train a fighter physically or mentally? Because sometimes you'll have a fighter, maybe he thinks he can do it, but maybe he's not putting in the work, or just vice versa. You think it's easier to train a fighter that way?
In my opinion, I gotta say there's 50-50, man. You know, if you're not good mentally, you know, or physically, you know, it's both. You need both to stay mentally and physically in order to progress and get what you want to get. You know, to be honest with you, you need those two things in order to be a world champion.
I wanted to ask you, so obviously the last time we saw Rayo in the ring, obviously was not the outcome you guys wanted. As a trainer, after the fight, are you jumping on what you can do right away, or do you guys wait till like Monday and let everything die down? Because after a loss, everything is really based off emotion. Is it right away we jumping into the drawing board, or do you guys wait till like a Monday and sit everybody down as a unit?
Well, actually, as soon as he fought the Monday after that, he started training. You know, it took me like about a couple of months, you know, like a month, in order to see where he's at, how's his mind's doing, and you know, first of all, you know, I'm here because I love what I do. I'm not here for the money or the fame or the glory, man. You know,
This guy's
I
crazy.
enjoy doing what I do, and I gotta see where his head is, and little by little test him and come back. I even told him, you know what? I think you've been working hard. Take some vacations, some days off, and come back. You know, he decided he didn't want to go. So to me, that's showing me and that, you know, he wants to continue, and. I mean, this is what he says he loves, you know. And at the end of the day, we fall, we get up, and we keep going, you know. Nothing's easy right now. I mean, once you get in that ring, no opponent is easy, you know. Now he's gonna fight on David's card. He's getting ready. He's focused. He's in camp. He's in lockdown, like a lot of people say. You know, he's there. You know, we're watching him. You know, and we're trying to help him, and he wants to do it. So he's there. He left everything he loves, his mom, his family, and all that, to stay in camp. You know, so girlfriend or whatever. You know, there's nothing here. You know, he's in camp and getting ready. No excuses. You know, you fall and you get up, and that's what champions do.
All right. So you say he has a fight. Obviously,
It's the news right
not
here.
overlooking who has now, but who guys ever think of avenging that loss anytime in the near future?
Can you repeat that? I got caught a little bit.
Looking forward, because I'm pretty sure he has a different opponent in front of him. Are you guys ever looking to avenge that loss anytime in the near future?
For sure. That's we have to get the rematch. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna give the fighter his my respect. You know, he won fair and square. You know, it's not like we're butthurt that we lost. You know, let him have his fame. I would definitely love a rematch. Maybe after we fight. Actually, the fight that we have next is harder than that fighter.
Who is it?
There's some talks, you know, about fighting Chris Colbert, something like that.
Yeah. Prime time. That was going to be my next question. So is it true? Because I got the scoop from a couple people.
We already accepted the fight. So.
Oh, man.
You know,
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Told y'all, man. Versus Ryu at the Benavidez card. I don't know if it's co-main. I don't know how they gonna do it, man. But you heard what bro said. Bro said we accepted the fight already. There you go. That's a scoop. That's a scoop right there. Fight Hype ain't even got that scoop right there. That's a scoop right there. Valid scoop right there. That Benavidez card is gonna be crazy. Yeah. Lock in, champ. Circle in on that. Yeah. Cobra versus Ryu. Plant versus Benavidez. Circle that in. Circle that in. Circle that in, champ. Circle that in. Make sure y'all lock that in, because that card going to be crazy. Two guys coming off a loss also. So it ain't no pick me fight. Two guys coming off a loss. Coming off an upset loss. One lost on short note. Both of them lost the same way. Both of them lost off short notice. Cobra lost to Garcia on short notice. And Ryu lost to De Los Santos on short notice. So it's only right. It's only right. It's only right, man. Two PBC taking over this shit, man, with the fight so far. Sheesh. Top Rank got to step it up. The Zone got to step it up. You got to step it up, man. With Plant Benavidez alone and Errol Spence coming back in April, they already took the first half of the year. They took the cake from Daniel. And then with Tank that just fought, so that's Tank, David Benavidez, Errol Spence, that take the cake easily. And PBC, that easily take the cake. Let me know what y'all think, man. Lock it in on this John for a little bit, man. All right, till like 8. Stop commenting that before I take your wrench. Put Crawford the GOAT. Crawford the GOAT champ. It's a lot going on. Lot going on. Jamel Herring interview tomorrow. A lot going on, champ. A lot going on. And I'm gonna drop a sneak preview for that, man. I'm gonna drop a sneak preview, man. If I get 10 likes, man, I'll put the Canelo part up when he start talking about Canelo, man. I get 10 likes or 10 people in here. I'll put another piece up, man. I still got a whole lot of that interview. Still got the Aaron Davis interview. Jamel Herring tomorrow. Whole lot of fire right now. Why the chat keep booming, man? Who y'all got, man? Plant Benavidez, Inoue Fulton. You know what I'm saying? I think Inoue might be too much for Fulton, man. I'm not gonna lie. The advantage, Fulton got the advantage in weight due to the fact that he's going up. But I don't know if he could keep him off of him. He ain't face a puncher like that. That's a different puncher. I don't know, man. That's a hard fight. And the fight's gonna be in Japan, so the score, how we gonna, that scorecard already done already, if you ask me, man. So unless Fulton like really dominates him, man. Kova. Yo, but Kova though, how do you think both stoppages though, bro? Cause I'm not gonna lie, man. Both fights is up in the air. Like Fulton got the advantage in the weight, and but it's that power. He ain't faced a hard puncher like Inoue though. Now all y'all Inoue, man. Both TKO. Hey man, Kova, like the vid, like and subscribe if you ain't locked in, big bro. Lock in, man. Lock in, cause we about to chat up in here, bro. Cause you're not giving Caleb Plant no chance. You don't think Caleb Plant footwork and skill can slow down Benavidez? I like both fighters, man. And obviously I just interviewed Benavidez Senior, but You know, I like both fighters, bro, for different reasons. Obviously, that Javante fight got made, but I'm still not too big on that till I can actually, you know, we can actually lock in on that. You know, we got better BF, Anthony Yarde next week. That's a sleeper. I think Anthony, and then shout out to Beterbiev though. The dude fights in everybody's backyard. Beat Joe Smith in New York. Now he's going to London to fight Anthony Yarde. You got to give the man his respect. The dude's going into dude's backyard and stopping him. He ain't even leaving it up to the judges. Big ups to Beterbiev, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. 10 people here. Let's get 7, 8 likes. I'll give y'all the preview of what he talking that Canelo talk, man. I ain't gonna lie, PBC got it in a chokehold right now. PBC got it in the chokehold. All right, so here the article right here. He has a chance for sure, but you can only hit and dodge so much against Benavidez. Benavidez has too much pressure, power, and speed combinations. Caleb's a good fighter. You know what it is, though? He's not going to stand in front of him. That's what it is. Lemieux stood in front of him. Kyron Davis stood in front of him. Darrell stood in front of him. A lot of these guys stood in front of him. Caleb Plant not going to stand in front of him. I get it that you can only run for so long, but it's different when you actually got to chase a guy. Like, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna, like, I feel like I'm at a 55-45 because he got hit by Canelo. He's faced with a guy with power, so he's probably gonna do his best to stay away from the power. He probably won't even mind winning an ugly fight. He can talk all that I want to knock him out stuff, but he knows he's not gonna want to exchange leather with Benavidez. But he can't do that to around. Caleb will get some shots in, though. Yeah, he definitely will get some shots in, though. But is he going to stand in the pocket and trade with him? And I don't think he's definitely going to fight with Benavidez on the inside. He gonna have to slow him down, man. Hook to the body, hook upstairs. Not a big advantage in height, 6 feet to 6'2", so not that big of an advantage in height. So it's another one, man. But obviously, I want to talk back to Inoue and Fulton because for a guy that's moving up in weight and he making himself the mandatory challenger, I just don't like how the fight is in Japan. To be honest, like whether I like the fighter or not, I don't like seeing fighters get robbed in other countries, bro. I hate it. I hate to see it. Fighters getting robbed, period. But you already know how they do Americans when they go to other country. If you have a tough fight in another country, you're not winning that fight. You even if you squeak out, even if you fought the good fight. I forgot about that. Did you see the last fight interference? But yeah, COVID, you gotta listen to what E say, my man. E say you gotta think about the time difference. That fight gonna be what? 2. It's gonna be here around 4 in the morning. Because when he fought Paul Butler to become undisputed, I was on my way to work watching the fight. Tired as fuck on the train. I'm out here rubbing my eyes. I'm watching it on Top Rank. I'm like, because the time difference is gonna be crazy. I forgot about that. That's major key. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. You got, and like I said, it's gonna be hard. You got a lot of people that's cheering Fulton, obviously just because he's American. Like obviously, I don't see race. I just see 2 fighters. Like I said, I just don't like the fact that. Hear me too. He better be doing that night. Nah. You know what they're gonna probably do? I won't be. A lot of fighters, what they do 2-3 weeks before a fight, when they're fighting like that, he's gonna have to go over there and get used to the time, because he's not gonna train in the U.S. and then he gotta see his gym and then fight. We go to Japan to get ready for the fight because his body's not gonna be used to the time zone. So he's probably gonna go over there 2 to 3 weeks before the fight and get ready and practice, let his body get ready for the time zone. That's not gonna be something to to overlook. The time is arguably one of the biggest things that he's got to look into. And that's a big fact. I kind of forgot about it. But man, I just don't like how the fight is in Japan. Like I wouldn't like. It's like Usyk Fury. Nah, you know what? Right now he's just he's kind of like Gervonta Davis, bro. He's in the apex of his career. He's stopping dudes easily. People tend to bash him because he's not in a glamour division. Like, you know, he's not a welterweight, he's not a heavyweight. You know, he's a bantamweight moving up, but he's already a 3-time, you know, I think he's a 3-division world champion already. So he's not moving farther than 126. He's going to 122 now, so he ain't moving farther than 126. I think he could do a little something at 126. That's about it, nothing more. That's it? Yeah, man. I don't see him doing more than that. But nah, yeah, he's just right now. When you at the apex and you at the top of your career and you at the top of your game, man, it's hard to throw a dude off. So we're talking about a dude that's winning belts. He's stopping dudes with him, you know, in an emphatic fashion. And I know if those odds come out, I know Cool Boy probably gonna be at least a 3-1 underdog. And you got a lot of people that feel because of his athleticism that he can beat him. You know, he's not gonna stand in front of he's not gonna stand in front of Inoue, but it's just, man, bro, the dude's got the complete punching package. Puts punches together in combinations. You know, he knows how to cut off the ring well. Doesn't look like he has the best footwork for athletically, bro, but he's stopping dudes in the middle of the track with that power. And now to put on another 4 pounds, that's more power. It's going to be very interesting, man. Got 9 people here, man. Dave, have a good night, brother. Give me 2 more, 3 more likes, man, so I can put another piece of this Benavidez interview, man, and we're gonna give it a couple, man. I want to give y'all a little something. Crowds, it's just art, and you can hear the sound. It's hard to be focused because it's like, yeah, man, but then, you know, like if I would have said, well, it would have been good if the fight would have been in America, then it'd be like, oh, then they're gonna rob the American. So we were stuck between a rock and a hard place, but what makes him the A side is, you know, pound for pound star. And right now he's it, man. Like, obviously, like they talking like with Fury and Usyk, they talk about the fight being in Arabia. Usyk even, the big ups to Tyson Fury for saying he don't want the fight in his backyard. That's respect. He don't want the fight in his backyard. He said, I don't want the fight in my backyard. Because he know wherever he gonna get paid. If the fight's in the States, he's gonna get paid. If the fight could have been anywhere, he was gonna get paid. So it's a lot going on in boxing, man. I gotta get my man on. I gotta get my man to tune in. So tomorrow Friday, around maybe after I wrap up with Jamel Herring, man. So Friday, Saturday noon, I'm gonna put out the first preview of that Jamel Herring interview, man. We're gonna be talking anything. Shakur Stevenson, you know, him contemplating on coming back out of retirement. He said he was coming out of retirement, but I ain't gonna get too much into the interview because that's what the interview's for. And I got a lot of things cooking up, man. Got a lot of things cooking up. We got some work. Man. Comment below. We got some predictions. Comment below. Colvin not giving nobody a chance. He riding with the favorites. He's not giving none of the underdogs a chance. And these are good underdogs. Plant, a good underdog. Fulton, good underdog. Yard, Anthony Yard, good underdog. Oh, these ain't no scrubs. This is not one-sided fights. This is not a C level and an A level guy. All of these guys are top tier fighters, man. Anthony Yard is a big dude. Get busy. Only guy that I think his only loss was to Kovalev. So, and Anthony Yard ain't no slouch, man. So, y'all think if y'all think, but I think he probably will get caught. But the only thing, man, is Beterbiev is style. Is just if Beterbiev what it is, man, is when he's hitting dudes is like second guessing the game plan. Like every time I watch that Joe Smith fight, it's like Joe Smith had a game plan of, sticking and moving. But once he got hit, the whole game plan changed. And he was like, yo, man, fuck it. I'm just end up fighting this guy. And we're going to go blow for blow. And obviously, we saw how that fight ended. I think it was just like the second round. It didn't even last that long. So it all depends on how Anthony Yard handles the power, man. Because it's looking like right now, dudes is feeling that leather and they back up, or he makes them rethink if this is what they want to do. So it's interesting, man. I feel like he's the only thing, Anthony Yard is what, 7 to 8 years younger. So he's got some advantages, man. He's got 7 to 8 years younger. He's obviously got more fights. That's what, the 28th. That was supposed to be the same day as Charlo and Zoo. But obviously Charlo fucked up his hand, so that's not gonna happen. Let me see, man. Oh, here we go with this shit freezing. Man, keep liking this, man. I'm gonna give y'all the next. I'm gonna load it up right now. Give y'all this preview, man, before I sign out. Give y'all the preview over when he talk about Canelo. This is for my fans only.
You see your time. Appreciate it.
For my fans only.
But there's David Morrell, and we're aiming for that. We're in camp. We've been training.
It's basically a done deal. We just don't have a venue in the day yet. Is that true? On paper, there's just not.
To heal his leg and mature, and maybe he's hungry, more hungry than ever.
All right, right here. I'm gonna shut y'all up right here. Y'all tune in, man. Y'all tune in, man. Y'all tune in.
So obviously, a lot of reports have said that it's been on paper. There's just not a venue. So what are the percentages right now of your son David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant? It's basically a done deal. We just don't have a venue in the day yet. Is that true?
Yes, we're gonna fight late March, and we're aiming for that. We're in camp. We've been training. We're super excited for that fight. Caleb Plant's a good fighter, a very dangerous fighter. You seen what he did with what's his name, Anthony Durrell. So that's a pointer for him,
exclusive content.
He's
I gotta
gonna do the
like
same
this.
with David.
Wow.
In my
Nobody
mind, I tell
gonna
you right
give it to
now,
y'all
I see
like
David
this.
stopping him, like in the 8-9 round.
You saw what he
so
said. He got your
confident
rounds
of
8 through
David's
10.
skills, and and that's what we got to do. We got to look impressive in order to go to the bigger fights. If we want to fight Canelo one day, that I don't think Canelo would ever fight David. He would never. That's a mandatory. So winner of this fight will face Canelo. I don't think it's gonna happen. He's gonna leave those belts vacant. And but there's David Morrell, there's Boo Boo, there's Charlo. I mean, there's so many other fighters that we can fight. Those are the fights that people want to see. In my mind, we're not underestimating Caleb Plant, but I know what David can do. We're training super hard. We're taking him very serious, and that's very personal. That's a fight that we hate each other, So that makes it more exciting. But at the end of the day, we got to come prepared and take care of business, look impressive in order to get the bigger fights.
Yeah, I know. There's obviously no love between between both camps, and I'm very into both fighters. So I'm gonna ask you a little basic, if it's a spicy question. I honestly think Canelo's just waiting out your son, to be completely honest, because the way I look at it is he's too small for 175. I don't see him going to 160 pounds. So I feel like he's probably
Pull the
just gonna
door,
wait
pull
out
the
your
door.
son a little bit, which at the end of the day benefits your son. The older he
Of course.
gets, the wiser he gets, the stronger he gets, the more experience he gets in the ring. So, but if he somehow finds a way to slither out, is there an alternative fight that you can say will take, or would you actually pack your bags and move up to 175 pounds?
You know, my focus right now it's Caleb Plant. We're gonna send him to the hospital. You know, we have to. You know, and you know, I'm not trying to
Talk
be
that
mean,
talk,
but this is
Jose.
boxing, man. You know, my biggest satisfaction would be seeing him on the canvas. You know, knocked out. You know, and that's what he wants to do too. You know, I mean that this is boxing. People like knockouts. People like seeing blood. You know, we're gonna give the people what they want. You know, we're gonna go in there. You know how David fights. He's a warrior. We're gonna leave our hearts inside
Yes,
the
I
ring.
got my
I
Javante
promise
shirt
all the
on.
people that we are gonna come to war. We're gonna pressure this guy. We're gonna try to knock him out. We're gonna try to hurt this guy. We are gonna try to send him to the hospital.
Oh man,
You
that's
know,
too much.
this-
That's too much. I gave y'all too much. I gave y'all too much on a Thursday. I got a Tranquilo Poppy interview dropping next week, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, man. Y'all not ready for that fire. Y'all not ready for that. Y'all not ready for that. Y'all not ready for that fire. I don't think your oven can take that much fire. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think your oven can take that much fire. That's where I'm gonna leave it at, man. I don't even think your oven can take that much fire. Your man say you want to put him in the hospital. That's tough. Hospital's tough. Somebody find the nearest hospital near the MGM Grand in Vegas and see how far is it. He said somebody gonna go there. He's talking hot. Press conference is gonna be crazy. Weighing, crazy. It's gonna be a whole lot of disrespect. Personal. I think it might be a fight before the press conference, man. But that right there lets you know where this fight stands at, man. Nothing better than two fighters that want to fight, and on top of gonna fight, they don't like each other. I don't think you get better than that. So we're gonna fight, so I get to get paid to fight a guy I don't like, and I'm gonna get paid for it. And then if I get to hurt him, there's really no repercussions for me. Yeah. Tune in March 25th. You ain't gonna want to miss that one. Woo. That's gonna be the one. That's gonna be the one. That's not gonna. I don't think nobody gonna wanna. I don't think nobody gonna wanna miss that, man. That's just gonna be it right there, man. Showtime got it. Like I said, Showtime already got it for the first half of the year. Cool Boy being a part of PBC, you know, takes a pound. So they got it already. They got it, and it's not even close. Not even close, man. That's gonna be work, man. That's gonna be work, man. Let you know where they at, man. But I'm probably gonna sign out of this, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. And tune into the work. Hit the thumb. Don't be a bum. You already know the vibes, man.